I don't know who struck gold here. I don't know if Vegas has been striking gold continually for months, or if Jonathan Marchessault struck gold. So the news of the day is 6 years, $5 million per. That's crazy. And it's not crazy because it's a bad total. It's crazy because this is a good total. Paying $5 million for Marchessault, who's played 35 games, got 15 goals, 22 assists, 37 points. He has foregone free agency 6 months before he's eligible. Marchessault's price would have been $7.5, $8 million on the market. How much does Marchessault get if he scores 80 points? If Jonathan Marchessault said, this Vegas thing has been fun, but I want to go out and I want to do my thing in Detroit, or I'm going to take money, I'm going to go to the Rangers. This is the new reality. And this is kind of what I expected, but I didn't expect it in January. I didn't expect to be sitting here January 3rd and saying, hey, look who's signed. Marchessault. 6 years, $5 million per. Vegas is going to keep, I think, everybody. Now, I've been watching Tim and Sid, and I do agree with Sid Sixero on one thing. Vegas is going to end up being a victim of their own success, in that this season is this dream, fantastic season, but it's almost impossible to duplicate because it's never been seen before. And I would be very, very surprised to see Vegas being in this position next year. Marchessault's putting up career totals. Now, people are going to say that's because he's playing more minutes. I've always found that weird. And I'm going to say why. It's the Brian Bradley rule. Brian Bradley was a second/third line center in Vancouver. And he got sort of ditched, and he ends up in Tampa. Tampa, he puts up a ton of points. And anytime I talk to Canuck fans said, yeah, but if he was in Vancouver, he wouldn't be playing that much. And all I could think was, but he's really talented. He's more talented than the guys we kept here. It's sort of like, when I did the video on William Karlsson, people are like, well, yeah, but if Karlsson was still in Columbus, he wouldn't be playing that much. So Columbus doesn't know the asset they had in William Karlsson then. Because if he can score on a 45, 50 goal pace with enough ice time, then Columbus screwed up. So to argue that Marchessault's only getting these points because of his ice time, and I know there's people who say that about guys in Vegas, it's ridiculous. It's insane. We don't hear it anywhere else except either expansion teams or teams that are rebuilding. You'll see a guy playing really well and people go, if he was on the other team, he wouldn't have those kinds of points. Why not? If a guy can score at a point-a-game pace in the NHL, and you're going to tell me that another team is going to leave him stuck on the third or fourth line, then that team needs their heads read. There's not very many players scoring at a point-a-game pace. There really aren't. What, 15, 20? And if he keeps that up all year, I guarantee he's top 15 in scoring at the end of the year. To turn around and say, well, yeah, but that's because of where he's playing. What? No. Does anybody say that about anybody else? No. When Kessel went to Pittsburgh, no. It's not like people said, oh, well, Kessel's getting assists now because, like, oh, wait, yeah, no, they did say that. And it was wrong then, too. Yes, some players excel in different venues, but to say that their talent level, oh, well, no. We evaluated their talent correctly when he played here. He's not the 45 goal scorer we wanted. He's not the 85, 90 point producer we wanted. We wanted a guy who had 70 points and keep him, so we'll let the 90 point guy go. That's bad management. This is the result of good management. Marchessault was never a pick that anybody had any doubt about. When Florida decided to leave him exposed, we got it, because at 30 goals and going into a UFA season, Florida didn't figure they'd be able to pay him. I have a feeling that if Dale Talon knew it was only going to be $5 million a year to keep a 30-goal scorer, he would have kept him. But Marchessault, I don't think would have taken $5 million to stay in Florida, because Florida would not have the record that Vegas has, obviously. Even with Marchessault, and if Riley Smith had stayed there, it's not like Florida would be where Vegas is. What we're seeing right now is a storyline where every day something happens. And as I've said, Vegas is a verb because Vegas and for Vegas reasons. And I've been saying that during every Vegas game. I've been saying it every time Vegas makes any kind of move. Either because Vegas, if it doesn't make any sense, then it's a Vegas thing. Other than, I mean, if you told me at this point that George McPhee was secretly a Merlin and that he was using some kind of a magic and a mojo and was maybe I'd believe it, because this is the most insane storyline I've ever seen. And this $5 million cap hit, that's for Vegas reasons. So when Marchessault gets asked, well, why did you take $5 million? You probably would have made $7 or $8 million as a UFA. His answer should be because Vegas. These guys are going to take less money to stay in Vegas, and what does that give you? Cap space. So when big unrestricted free agents come up, George McPhee has the choice of pursuing them or not pursuing them. Sitting the guys down and saying, hey, what do you guys think? Who do we need? And what do we need to improve upon? The incredible story continues. And if guys take this kind of a discount to stay in Vegas, we're looking at it being completely sustainable. I disagree with Sid Sixero. Because guys are taking this kind of a deal, it is sustainable in Vegas. It is sustainable going forward. Do they need another defenseman or two? Absolutely. They need one or two more top four defensemen. But there's no rush. And when it's time, there's going to be money. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. And hey, Vegas reasons. I'll talk to you again soon.